I request our chief guest of honor, respected Commissioner of Police Sri Mahesh Bhagat garu.
Chief guest of today's program, our member secretary, State Legal Services Authority, Govardhan Reddy garu, tarvata mana Rangareddy District Legal Services Authority, Chairperson Sridevi ma'am, college principal, college chairman, my colleague, our excise superintendent, Anjireddy garu, then Dharma Seva Trust, Nikhant Reddy garu, Prasad garu, and all the dignitaries on the dais, college, other faculty members, our ACP of Malkajgiri, Shyam Prasad, Inspector Ghatkesar Chandrababu, and dear friends. First of all, I'm thankful to District Legal Services Authority, Rangareddy Chairperson Sridevi ma'am for inviting me. Yesterday we had this International Day Against Drug Abuse. On the background of that, today we are conducting this program here. This is my first time to come to this beautiful college. And this auditorium is really nice. I remembered my college. I studied in College of Engineering, Pune. That is the second oldest in Asia, 1853 foundation. And where Sir Mokshagundam Vishweshwaraya studied. And 1883, he passed out from the same college. So, that time, we just heard about many substance abuse and all. I was in Pune, and you must be knowing that once upon a time, Pune was famous, especially for the drugs, because of the Osho ashram there in the Pune city. There were some people coming from the Europe, America to Pune as a devotees, and they were into the substance abuse, consuming drugs. That was in 1980s actually. The same time there was one movie by name Hare Ram Hare Krishna, and the popular song, what was that song? Dham Maro Dham, yeah. So that song was that era's song, and that song was very, very popular. So that was a time actually where the international market was also flourishing. The Golden Triangle, where three countries, Myanmar, Thailand and Laos, and Golden Crescent, Pakistan, Afghanistan and Iran, they flourished at that time only. You know the kind of nexus between the drugs and terrorism, especially the connection of Afghanistan. In our country as such, the northeast area was always a target because of the proximity of the countries like Myanmar, Thailand and Laos. That was the entry route. 95 I joined the police service. 97 to 99 I worked in Manipur state as assistant superintendent of police and additional superintendent of police. And there was a national highway number 39 connecting that state to rest of India, that was up to Myanmar border. And that route was famous for number 4 heroin. That was the purest drug. And in that 99, there was a 1 kg, 1 crore, that was the cost for that drug. While working as a training officer there, I saw a couple of parents approaching the police station, asking us, requesting us, even catching fit of the police to send their children to the jail. First time I have seen in my life that father and mother are coming crying. They are asking the police to send their children to jail for 6 months, 1 year, so that they will be away from the drugs. That was the situation. Because of the frequent inject of syringes, HIV was spreading that time, and that was the main reason. So they were preferring that jail is much better than their children outside. They were not having the capacity to send the children outside to other part. That was the situation. Subsequently, after coming here, I have seen a couple of the developments, like last year, our Chief Minister himself, our CM of Telangana, Sri KCR Garu, has conducted not once but the 2 meetings with all the departments, our excise department, police department, all the other stakeholders, to know about this drug menace, because there is a close connection between the drugs and crime. You might have seen in the paper recently the incidents of the rape on small children and all, or other crime, where the accused arrested in those cases found to be the drug addicts. Under addiction of drugs, you are not in your senses, and that is the reason. 1 year back here in Kisra, Kushaiguda border area, we got one fellow from Odisha. He was a laborer working in one of the company here. He has kidnapped and molested 3 small children, girls of 5 to 6 year old. And then after his interrogation, we realized he is a drug addict. Under consumption of cannabis, he is not in his senses, he is not knowing what he is doing. These issues basically has motivated all of us to act tough against those who are into peddling of these drugs, as well as to give opportunity to the consumer to reform. Before talking about that, I just want to tell you there are 2 types of drugs. One is natural and another is synthetic. The natural drugs, we have the ganja, which we call is from the cannabis, and recently the country Thailand has also legalized it. But as told by our excise Supreme Garu, the THC percentage in a legalized form, it may be the less. Other is the opium, from which the heroin is prepared. Third is coke, from which the cocaine is prepared. These are the 3 major natural drugs. Synthetic drugs, we have MDMA, LSD, ecstasy. In Hyderabad, we have some Myanmar citizens also. They are bringing some Yaba tablets from Myanmar. There are many other drugs. The source mostly here, what we have seen, regarding the cannabis or ganja, it's mostly coming from the Andhra-Orissa border. The major cultivation is happening there, and our commissariat is mostly the gateway, the transit from where the drugs will be, ganja mostly, will be going out to Karnataka, Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh and many other states of country. 2,000 rupees, 3,000 rupees per kg ganja purchase there in Andhra-Orissa border, Visakhapatnam, Srikakulam. It will be sold to 15,000 to 20,000 kg when it reaches to Mumbai or reaches to Haryana and other parts. So that of monetary benefit is there in this business, and that's the reason the people who want to earn money in short term, this kind of people are mostly into the trafficking of the drugs. Coming out about the law which are related to the drugs, let me tell you, in country we have the most stringent law that is this Narcotic Drugs and Psychotropic Substance Act of 1985. There is a section 31A. Under that section, there is a punishment of death penalty for multiple trafficking of commercial quantity. So commercial quantity means, say 20 kg ganja is a commercial quantity, please remember. Just now, one of our, I think Chairman Garu was talking, that person was caught and all. So commercial quantity is found. There is sure, it is sure that the punishment may be from 10 years to 20 years of imprisonment, and multiple times commercial trafficking will definitely lead to the death penalty. In India, death penalty is only for the murder, for the rape of children below 12 years, and now the third is the offense of multiple trafficking of drugs. What is the solution? We always talk about Udta Punjab and other things, but there is one country in the world. That country has changed the situation where they have seen that one generation is completely into drugs, completely into cigarettes, into the alcohol and other drinks. So state has taken the ownership or responsibility. It was in 1999, 2000, that around, the country by name Iceland. This Iceland country, they have taken the parents into confidence. They have done the aptitude test of the youth, of the school children. They have tested them for different aptitude. They found some of them are good in drawing, painting, martial art, singing, in some sports. In those particular aptitudinal things, they have exposed them. They have engaged them. They have taken parents into confidence, teachers into confidence, ensured that the celebration moment like birthday, New Year, or any other celebration moment, drugs and drinks will not be available. In that process now, in 2016 onwards, we have seen the complete generation, one generation has come out of the drug menace, of the alcohol menace from the Iceland country. If the state decide, nothing is impossible. And but for that, what is required is the synergy amongst all the stakeholders. That is the need of the day. Here in our commissariat, a lot of enforcement activities are going on. Last 5-6 years, we have seized more than 13,000 kg of ganja, many other drugs, busted many rave parties. Last year, on the tip of our excise, one excise superintendent from Hyderabad, we busted rave party here in Rajkonda, Narayanpur, on the Mahashivratri day, where one the DJ was by name Damru. He was called from Delhi, and through Instagram the invitees were sent. Around 85 to 100 students and youth from IT, they were behind bar for few days. Many vehicles were also seized. The drugs, synthetic as well as the natural drugs, were also seized. What you achieve by doing this thing? Just now told by our excise superintendent Garu, the kind of punishment, the entry, yes, maybe peer pressure that someone is forcing you to have this kind of thing. You can come out of your pain, but that entry may be disastrous. It will lead to certain kind of committing crime by you. It may lead to your personality. You may go into depression. You may not concentrate on studies. You may commit numerous crimes, right from theft of own money of your parents to many other things. I have seen couple of colleges, I will not name, where the students are coming, they are getting dropped by their parents at 10:30 at the gate. Parents will again pick up at 5:30 from the gate. Between 10:30 to 5:30, these students are not in the colleges. They are with the friend circle, and they are somewhere. All of you must be aware about your friends, where they are going, what they are doing. This is the time now to help them to come out of it. This is not the time to criticize them, to be with them, find out what is the problem and all. Try to help them. We are all here to help you. We have a program by name Naya Savera in our Rajkonda Commissariat. Under the drugs law, there is one beautiful provision. Under section 64A of drugs law, if anyone, any consumer of drug want to reform, even after booking of case on the consumer, he can undergo de-addiction counseling with the counselor for couple of times. After that, there will be a blood test. If the blood test is negative from the drug, there will be immunity from the prosecution. You will not be prosecuted in the court of law. You will not get that punishment. That kind of provision is there, and using that, under this Naya Savera program, we are helping many drug consumers who got addicted because of the peer pressure, because of the other reason. We had a partnership, we are having a partnership actually with an organization by name Amruta Foundation, Dr. Devika. She is with us since long time. Even for the drunken driving also we are doing the same thing. The people who are indulging into drunken driving, for them also we are giving de-addiction counseling. That is really helping us. So there is a way out in case any one of you have gone to this wrong path. Today's this program, we have multiple issues are dealt by our speakers, and our Dharma Seva organization, they were talking about the Dhira app, as well as he mentioned about Vipassana. Vipassana is the gift of India to the world. It started during the Buddha's period, and then S.N. Goenkaji brought from Myanmar to India. In Igatpuri we have the biggest Vipassana center. Now in America, Alabama State of Prison and many schools, Vipassana is practiced to reform students, reform high-class prisoners, that they should come out from what the wrong they have done. So that is the power in the Vipassana. And if that kind of Vipassana meditation and other things, this Dharma Seva organization is going to organize for you guys through the app and other means, I'm really happy. That will really help you. Looking forward for this. I must appreciate for this Dhira app and all other initiatives under our legal services authorities leadership. I am thankful once again to our member secretary Govardhan Reddy sir and district legal services authority chairman Ma'am Sridevi for organizing this program, and the college chairman and college principal. My promise to them that we are always here 24/7, Rajkonda Police, with you, for you. Our contact 100, everyone knows, and other WhatsApp number you can note down, 94906 17111. I repeat, 94906 17111 is our WhatsApp number. Your name will be kept secret. Any issue, you can report to us. Thank you. All the best.